everyone. We are back from fishing from Baker's Lake yesterday. What a beautiful day. We caught 4 beautiful sockeye salmons, and I want to thank Vitaly for his invite. And I forgot to mention, he also has YouTube channel name Pavlu's Adventure. If you haven't checked yet, please check it out and support his channel. Today we're gonna fillet this beautiful fish and we're gonna freeze it for 72 hours because after that we will cold smoke it. Let's do this. Remove the head. Go around the gills. I'm gonna grab my big knife. There we go. Open up the belly. This rag because fish is still so slimy. We don't want to have this fish move around, otherwise it's gonna be a safety hazard. I can cut myself. Before we do that, I want to cut this membrane and scoop out that liver. And we're gonna use this big boy knife to fillet it. Lay it flat on the carcass and just glide it all the way back. Just like that. Our fillet looks so beautiful. Nice and red meat. Same thing with this one. Lay it flat and just push against the carcass, and yep, you have another beautiful fillet. Now I'm gonna remove this fin with the neck. And also dorsal fin. We laid the knife under the rib bones, rib cage. That's the correct term. Just like that, and remove the ribs. And there we go. And here we go. 2 beautiful fillets. Look at the color of the meat. Looks beautiful. I'm gonna clean the rest and see you guys when we're gonna start vacuum sealing the fillets in our kitchen. Our fish all vacuum sealed and it's ready to be placed in the freezer for 72 hours. See you guys in 72 hours. Good morning everyone, welcome to our kitchen. Our fish been in the freezer for 72 hours. After removing it, I placed it in the fridge for another 72 hours to thaw. And now our fish ready to be cut up and placed in the brine. Let's go. I'll cut this fillet anywhere from 1 to 2 inch strips. Start from the top, just like that, and just slice them up. After cutting our fish, it's time to make a dry brine. 6 bay leaves. Two cups of brown sugar. 1 cup of kosher salt. 2 tablespoons of black ground pepper. 1/4 cup of Johnny seasoning salt. And we're gonna mix it up by hand a little bit, make sure everything is mixed. I'll sprinkle some of the spices on the bottom of our bin. Just a little bit more right here. Just like that. Our salmon, I'm gonna lay it out on the bottom of the bin, just like that. There we go. Wash my hands. I don't want my spices to get contaminated by touching the fish and the juices, because I'm sure some of this spice is going to be left over. So what I usually do, place them in a bin for the next time. And just sprinkle on a fish, not very heavy. Salmon doesn't need a lot of salt. Then I'm gonna spray some soy sauce. Okay. Look like. Gonna add some more in between. Some on top. Just like that. And we're gonna spray one more time on this last layer. And this is how it looks after final spray of soy sauce. Now I'm gonna put the lid on. This is the leftover of the dry brine. I'm gonna place it in the storage containers and reuse it next time. For 12 hours, our fish ready to come out of brine. I'm gonna lay it out on a paper towel. I'm not gonna rinse it, I'm just gonna pat dry it. Before I place my salmon on the screen, I'm gonna spray it with Pam, because if I'm not gonna use this, my fish gonna stick to the screen. Not much, just a light coat, just like that. And just lay out our fish. Don't overcrowd it, otherwise fish gonna stick to other piece. Fahrenheit, this is the lowest setting. We're gonna go 24 hours, 23 and 50 minutes, that should be good enough. Go. See you guys in 24 hours. Our fish is ready to be smoked. It's been in dehydrator for 36 hours. When I put it in, I said 24 hours. It took a little bit longer. Look at the texture of this fish. It's all dry now. It's not all the way dry. It still flexes a little bit. It has the tackiness to it, and it's ready to be smoked. So let's put it in a smoker and let it do its thing. Okay, I gotta place it right here in the middle. Just like that. I'll be using 100% cherry pellets. I already filled up my smoke tube. It's ready to be lighted up. I'll be using my torch to light it up. I think it's good. Oh, it's smoking okay. It's gonna take about 5 hours for our fish to get smoked. That tube that I filled up with the pellets, it's gonna last anywhere from 4 to 5 hours. So see you guys when our fish is done. Our fish is all done, finished smoking. It took 5 hours to smoke the fish. As you can see, our fish already sealed, and half of the fish gonna go to my really good friend Vitaly, and the rest of the fish we're gonna enjoy with our family. But look at this beautiful fish. It turned out really beautiful. But moment of truth, let's try it and see how it turned out. I'm gonna grab this beautiful chunk and just peel the skin off. Wow. It's so good. I smoke a lot of different type of salmons, king salmon, coho salmon, but by far sockeye salmon is my favorite. That's all we got for you guys in this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. So please thumbs up, subscribe, and leave the comments below. So see you guys on the next one.